Shouts out Paul Heyman. Shouts out Bull Nakano.
Yes, can we talk about that? I want to talk about that.
You want to talk about the Hall of Famers? Go ahead.
Because the people play with Bull Nakano a little bit. Not Russell, but some of the people play with her.
Look, because they didn't know.
They didn't know.
That fade.
They didn't know.
She had that fade. It's funny.
She did have a fade.
She did have a super fade. I don't know if she still has it though.
She don't look nothing like it. She looked really like it.
No, she's slim.
Different now.
She lost some weight and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's slim, real slim.
Yeah, but she was a legend.
Yeah,
I mean, if you were watching any women's wrestling in WWF in like the mid '90s, you were seeing Bull Nakano at some point.
That's a rough ass fade.
I love that aesthetic. I love that look.
Yeah,
it's fashion, but
was that one of your looks for Mania?
Say it again.
Was those one of your Mania looks?
You know what? You done gave me an idea because I can get a fade done. Mad.
Yo, what in the Family Feud?
Don't give me a challenge because I will.
A blonde.
If he pop up with a hot top, he can be.
The blonde high top.
A blonde high top
with the mullet though.
The Family Feud, Joe.
That's everything. That's all. That's all the hairstyles.
Hold on, we about to take super chats for DDM's fade.
Now that's funny.
For DDM's WrestleMania.
I got somebody that can do it. No shade. I got somebody who can give me the Bull Nakano, and I will show up with the blonde. It's gonna be
Bull Nakano do sound like a person.
Facts.
Ooh.
Who inducts her?
That's a good question.
Alundra Blades?
Yeah,
that's probably a really good idea. I don't know what her situation is though, because she was with, and last I heard she was with NWA.
She's chiseled.
Oh,
she was producing over at NWA. At least was it that one Power pay-per-view? She's been over there for a minute though. I don't know where her role is right now.
Somebody said damage control. I don't think so.
Well, I was gonna say Asuka, but it's like, you know, you're gonna need somebody to, you know, actually
translate. Like 27.
Yeah, you're gonna need somebody that knows Bull Nakano. Alundra Blaze makes the most sense to me.
Yeah,
honestly.
and I also don't think that speech is going to be like, because there are certain speeches that night are gonna be.
Yes, you know there are certain speeches that night that are going to be. I don't watch a lot of Hall of Fames live, and I probably won't.
We gotta watch this.
I feel like this is one of those ones. If you don't see it Friday night, you're gonna be upset because the timeline is going to be talking about whatever Paul Heyman says that night.
We gotta watch this together, y'all.
Are y'all going?
I didn't go last year.
I didn't get tickets to this.
You didn't get tickets to this?
I didn't go last year.
Undertaker with the Dum Diddy.
Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I left SmackDown to roll to the hotel so I could see Chris Brown trying to see how tall he is next to
Ray get his ass with.
Is he gonna wear the trench and the ponytail?
Wow.
Chris Brown?
Nah, this one. Oh. The leather trench and the ponytail is probably connected to an ECW hat.
Chris Brown out there ready to get his ass whipped by motherfuckers.
This is actually perfect when you think about, because if I'm not mistaken, Paul Heyman was a teen when he faked being a photographer to go to wrestling shows. I think he did take photos, but he's been in the industry for forever.
And it's perfect. It's in Philadelphia,
in Philly,
the home of ECW, WrestleMania 40. It just doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Who inducts him?
Super chat for the fade. I am.
This is the right answer. That's the right answer.
Punk or Dreamer?
Super chat for the fade? Oh.
Yeah.
But Dreamer ain't doing it. Not after that Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh.
What happened?
Well, he was defending Flair.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Helicoptering himself.
Yep.
You can cancel Christmas.
You stupid
Tommy Dreamer. But I will say this.
Dreamer got back on TV and wrestling after that.
He don't bust it open.
He wasn't on
WWE TV.
He busting it open.
Yeah. Not
every week.
I will say this, though. This class
platform
is shaping up.
People just had Hulk Hogan on the commercial yesterday. So.
Hulk
Hogan is a historical figure.
Right.
He's bigger than wrestling.
Hulk
Hogan will be in like the National Library of Congress. Like when the world is fucking over and they're taking all of the artifacts from what was going on in history, Hulk Hogan will be in that vault. So you can't erase Hulk Hogan. He is historically important. Tommy Dreamer is not.
Tommy
Dreamer also didn't do anything as bad as
is that DVD going to be in that vault as well?
Which one?
I mean,
the one where he was smashing his man's girl and talking about he don't want. Never mind.
I mean, well, yeah, that's gonna be the. I mean, we know that, but we got
WWE is still sending wrestlers to bust it open with Tommy Dreamer is on.
To bust it open.
I just don't think it's going to be Tommy Dreamer. I just don't. TKO is not going to have Tommy Dreamer doing the induction for Paul Heyman.
What else could it be? If it's not CM Punk,
put over that way,
or the Dudley Boys.
Dudley's Bubba would be good too. Bubba will really be really good.
Dudley Boys.
Yeah, I just don't see it. But I will say this: this class is shaping up. People complain about the Hall of Fame every year. This class, so far, you can't complain about the people that
who in the class.
Like, I mean, so far we've got Bull Nakano and Heyman.
Bull and Heyman.
Those are two, to me, in my opinion, two bulletproof. There's no question in
that's
it.
a fact.
It's ironclad so far.
The dirt sheets is hot for a couple people.
Yeah, I heard Haku today.
Haku's been the one name that people been talking about.
They did just sign his son.
That bitch.
They did just sign his son.
Did they?
Nowhere near that.
Yeah,
Tonga.
That's true.
Tonga.
He debuted.
He ain't debuted yet, but he signed.
Really?
That's the word. Huss. I want to meet Haku.
Let me ask you a question.
Stone Cold does make sense.
Stone Cold to induct Heyman makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. And
there's a couple of connections. Yeah,
what to do with Stone Cold? They want him there.
Yeah, y'all niggas saying Dangerous Alliance. I mean, Stone Cold became Stone Cold in ECW. Heyman said, "Hey, you want to talk? Go talk to the camera for 15 minutes," and he just became Stone Cold.
So everybody thinks ECW when they first hear Heyman. I think Heyman with the house phone,
the brick phone,
that was with the Terrence and goddamn. He called niggas by their Terrence Taylor and goddamn
and Missy Hyatt.
Him and Jim Ross were great on the commentary.
What show was that on?
That was WCW.
That was back in the day.
Name was there?
90, 91.
What's Goldust's ex-wife was there as
Marlena.
Alexandra York.
Alexandra York, yes.
The York Foundation, the York Foundation.
York Foundation with the brief niggas had briefcase. Everybody went by the government.
Like yo, XYZ with the briefcase.
Matter of fact, Heyman wrestled Missy Hyatt on a scaffold match. During that era with the phone and all that.
Grand American Bash.
What'd you say?
Bash in Baltimore.
No, I was saying, but is that the most iconic one? Because you and Math have such an encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling that's y'all may remember that, but for me, I don't even know what the hell y'all talking about.
Damn, he said y'all too old. He said y'all old men.
I say that. No, I say that with love. But I don't.
I say that with love is very funny.
You didn't say no shade.
It's not no shade. It's no shade room, but it is facts.
Yeah, I say that.
But I mean, there's a reason why.
Name Arnest.
Even Arn was in the danger. Everybody, Dangerous Alliance was ill.
Yeah,
that was his faction.
It was Arn Anderson, Bobby Eaton, Rick Rude, Stun and Steve Austin.
They was tough.
Medusa was a valet at one point, and Paul Heyman was Larry Zbyszko. Like it was like just a bunch of mean white people. And they were just beating up everybody for like a year, but they were winning the tag titles and the TV. Like they had a lock on the game for a year or two.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be tag. Nigga said RVD.
It's ECW or it's nothing.
His speech is gonna be terrible.
RVD is not doing the speech. It's going to be if it's not Punk. What was the other name? Dreamer.
Bully Ray or Dreamer.
Yeah, if it's not Punk, Stone Cold or Dream, or Punk, Stone Cold, Bully Ray, Dreamer. I think that should be the list in order.
So let me ask you this question. Since we talking Hall of Fame, do you think we see Bray Wyatt put in this year?
Yes. I think we should.
Yeah, I think because it just happened, and I'd have to check the site, but I want to say proceeds of his merch is still going to the family. Like, it's still new.
Mm-hmm.
It feel me being the pro wrestling obsessive that I've been for most of my life, it feels right. Just like, you know, when someone passes away in pro wrestling, if you're the WWE, that feels like something you should do. I don't know if it's Philly. It may be different. I don't know, but that feels like something that should happen, in my opinion.
I think it should be Philadelphia. It should be this year because Philly is where he made his return.
I was there.
And I think that to put him in the Hall of Fame in the city where he came back for the last time would be very poetic and appropriate.
That energy, I was walking in just like, oh, matter of fact, I was walking in that night just be like, oh shit, Bianca Belair and Bayley got a match going on. I'm about to see them do a ladder match. Like, it was, all this stuff was going on. Shouts out Stat Guy Greg. Shouts out to my guys at the job. All you heard, I heard Bray gonna be here. Bray Wyatt coming. Bray Wyatt. The whole show ends. Nobody cares about what's going on. They got their phones out. They turning their lights on. They looking for Bray. And mind you, that was the same night that they announced Mania 40 in Philly. So it would be a good bookend. It would make a lot of sense. But who knows?
You was there, Kyle. And you know what's so crazy? I was in Philly when Elimination Chamber happened. I was like, I should go ahead and get me a last minute ticket, but I was too tired. I should.
Those people were hyped. I don't know what Reddit or what tweet went out, but they were ready to see Bray Wyatt that night. They knew.